Hi, I'm certainly glad you could join me today. You ready to do another fantastic painting with me? Good. Get your paints out and a big glass of iced tea and let's do it.
When we are accursed with negativity and uncertainty within our world, one person is always there to wrap you in a painted hug. I can create the kind of world that I want, and I can make this world as happy as I want it. Bob Ross is one of the most wholesome TV personalities that have ever existed. Bob was born October 29, 1942 in Daytona Beach, Florida. As a young child, he would often find himself rehabilitating animals, from armadillos to alligators and squirrels. During his freshman year of high school, Bob dropped out of traditional schooling to join his father as a carpenter. He had an accident that took half of his left index finger, which you can see if you look closely enough during his shows. In 1961, when he turned 18, Bob joined the U.S. Air Force. He climbed through the ranks to become a master sergeant. While he was based in Alaska, Bob saw the mountains and the snow for the first time. This would inspire his paintings. He adopted the quick, wet-on-wet painting technique that we are all accustomed to seeing. He would utilize his daily work breaks and go paint the Alaskan scenery. Because of his military rank, he was often yelling at people. He had to be the hammer, so he vowed that once he retired from the military, he would never raise his voice again. This is often why he paints happy little trees and makes no mistakes, only happy accidents. After taking art classes, Bob found that he wanted to learn how to paint realistically, rather than the abstract style that was so popular. He watched a show called The Magic of Oil Painting, hosted by Bill Alexander. That would soon be the model of his own show. Using the techniques learned from Bill, Bob began selling his Alaskan landscape paintings. His profits from his paintings soon surpassed the income from his military career. In 1981, Bob retired from the Air Force. He joined Bill Alexander's company, but soon would branch off to create his own company. Bob's business struggled at first, as most new businesses do. He permed his hair to save money on haircuts, and thus created the infamous style that we all know and recognize. It was so well received by people that it ultimately became a part of his business logo. By 1983, Bob would have his own TV show. It would run for the following 11 years. This is where most people know and love him from. During the half-hour segments, Bob would do a live, step-by-step painting in real time. He explained his paints, brushes, and any materials he used. He would often feature animals he was rehabilitating on the show as well. Peapod was a loving and welcomed guest, as he would sleep in Bob's shirt pocket during the show, every now and then waking up to greet the viewers. During the 11 years of painting on television, Bob created over 30,000 works of art. They are increasingly rare to find on the art market, and are priced upward towards $10,000 a painting. Bob never wanted his paintings to be a money-making product. He simply wanted to teach people to paint and show that anyone can paint. Bob kept much of his personal life as private as he could. One thing that he knew was going to eventually catch up to him, but never talked about, was his lifelong smoking. Suffering several cigarette-related illnesses, Bob would eventually be diagnosed with lymphoma. This would be the cause of his death on July 4, 1995. He repetitively said everyone had inherent artistic talent and could become an accomplished artist given time, practice, and encouragement. Bob Ross is largely responsible for my love of art, animals, and nature. I would pretend to be sick as a child so I could stay home and watch the joy of painting. I loved to watch and listen to him talk so passionately about painting and nature. He would reminisce about his travels, and he always seemed to have a small animal that he handled tenderly and with care. He made it a point to address fan letters and questions every episode. He would prove to the viewers that painting should fill you with joy and take you to a place that is completely your own. He inspires people still to this day.
Until I hear from you, I'd like to wish you happy painting. And God bless, my friend.
Happy birthday, Bob.